I just wanted to come on real quick and make a little response video in a way for Colin and Katie. I'm actually wearing your little sweatshirt here, if you can sort of tell, I hope so. And it was like for cancer, for breast cancer, I believe this was, right? And if you can tell right here, you can see here, thyroid cancer. This actually this is 2018 now. Last year I found out I had thyroid cancer. So yeah, I had actually 10 years ago I had weight loss surgery done, because always in school I was made fun of being overweight. I wasn't even that much overweight, I was chubby, but my brother always made fun of me, always making fun of me, always making fun of me, fun of me. Oh, look at you, you're fat, and always making fun of me. Saying, oh, look, because look at his legs, and mine were fat. But I'm short, so my legs look like they're fatter because I'm short, but I'm stocky looking, thick, athletic-y looking, and stocky and short, and I have the same build as my Nana, my grandmother. But whatever, and I was made fun of being overweight all the time too, so yeah. And I got hit by a car, but I have degenerative disc disease as well, and so of course that, if you look that up, you get worse and worse and worse too. But also, just being at home, my parents never cared about me either. I don't have a normal life. I don't have friends, I don't have family. My mother is screwed up in the head, cuckoo. My brother, cuckoo. I live both with them. Them put together aren't good. I'm not allowed, even though I'm going to be 44 years old, I'm not allowed to have friends. I'm not allowed to have family, nothing. I live in my brother's house. I'm not allowed to do anything. The two of them are cuckoo, and everything. So yeah, and I'm disabled. I have many things wrong with me. I'm a very sick person, not like them in the head, no, but I mean I have many illnesses. So I don't have much money. You live in Toronto, Canada. Our government is not good, and it's very expensive to live here. I don't have much of an income. It's very, very expensive. Our rents are extremely expensive here, and we also have to pay utilities, and many utilities are very expensive. Even food and everything else is very expensive here. Yeah. So yeah, very, very expensive to live here. Anywho, I cannot afford to live on my own. And living here, I'm not allowed to have a life. I can't go out anywhere on my own, do anything. It's hard. All I have is my cats in the world. I don't know why people don't like me. They tend to be jealous of me and that, and yeah. All I have is my cats in the world. I had this cat. He passed away exactly 12 years ago today, so it's a very hard day for me today. Even though it's 12 years, it doesn't feel like it's 12 years. Those 12 years have gone by so fast. But I found out, anyways, I thought it was my weight loss surgery, and I was having problems eating and swallowing. I couldn't. I was eating puree food and baby food, and I kept going back to my weight loss surgeon, and he wouldn't help me. He was an a-hole. But I was going to a whole bunch of other doctors, and I was getting like poked and prodded and everything, and just doing so much for like 9 years, and it took them 9 years, and this one doctor actually helped me and found out what it was, and she did surgery, and she took out my total thyroid. I had a total thyroidectomy, and she took out 2 nodules here, but I was hooked up differently. She's like, this is weird, I've never done this before. But she took out a huge nodule in the middle here. It was like golf ball size and weighed a whole pound. Yeah, and my voice, actually, I didn't even have a voice after, and it took almost 2 months to come back, and it was so weird, and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna have the same voice, and I was in the hospital for a couple of days because my calcium was so low, but I wanted to come home, and I was like walking around and I was doing so amazing right afterwards, and I was just so worried about my cats, and I wanted to come home to them. But I already had 2 cats that had passed away already. But one cat that I had, she's Himalayan and she's so tiny. And I came home and she was hiding, and I didn't know why she was hiding, and she's actually hiding from me, Mama. And then my brother came in my room, and he was actually worried and thought it was strange, and found out actually when we picked her up, she was so sore and like crying, and we looked at her, and my mom had taken her knots out. She had knots. And my mom had taken her knots out, and she didn't even get permission, and I thought it was weird. And my mom was acting weird when she was in me in the hospital and that. And my mom was staying, and my mom was actually acting nice to me, and my mom was buying me like a card, flowers, gifts, and kept saying all this stuff to me and wanting me to stay and acting all suspicious and everything. And when I looked at my cat had a few cuts all over her and was all bruised and had like purple, yellow, blue bruises from head to toe all over her body. And my cat was almost bald. My mom had taken her knots out. Now, it's like that cat was beaten from head to toe to fingertip. And this cat was just so scared and everything. And my brother was even disgusted with her and everything. I'm more than disgusted. Anywho. Yeah. But anyways, so many different tests, things. I had to have a body scan done. I had to take the 131 pill. I had to go into radiation, but I stayed in my bedroom because I have the master bedroom. I have a bathtub. I have a sink. I have a toilet. I can look outside, all this stuff, right? I had to stay like almost 4 days in my bedroom. I didn't even come out of my bedroom, but my cats were in my bedroom with me. And I was so afraid with them because I became radioactive. I don't know if they'll ever get anything. But my one cat, SummerKisses, has passed away now. And I don't know if she got something from me. Because it was just like not too long ago that I had this, that I became radioactive. And I always worried because I knew that she had upper respiratory. I didn't know for sure if she did have a heart murmur because some vets said she did, some vets said she didn't. I didn't know how bad her heart murmur was. I knew she had upper respiratory. I knew she had no teeth. I knew that she lost her kittens. I knew that she was abused from 2 homes. I knew that she had ulcers in her eyes. I knew that she was 15 and a half years old. She lived in this house, which is cheap crap and unhealthy. I know she lived with the other cats and everything, seen bad things happen to them, seen bad things happen to me. Now she's getting, with this, same with Madeline, I thought she had a kidney problem. She had, God knows what else, she has the balance problem. She's 14 years old, 14 and a half, she's almost 15 now. She's Himalayan, she's purebred, she's been exposed to this house, watching everybody else go through this, me, whatever. And then Buster, he had his cysts burst, he had obstipation problems, itchy, scratchy. He's like 8, watch me go through this, everybody else go through this, live in this house, blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know, but then everybody else was saying, yeah, but it takes a while to affect them. And with the other 2 being that age, they're going to pass away by the time it affects them still. But then you never know, You never know, you never know, you never know. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't see anything affecting Madeline and Buster yet. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Madeline's freezing cold. She's always cold. And I think she's colder than ever. But then this winter is really bad. I mean, it just snows and snows and snows, and it's so cold. So maybe that's why she's so cold. And she is older now, so each day is how much to them, so who knows. But Buster's so itchy, scratchier than ever. But he breathes heavier, but maybe because he's fatter. I don't know. But I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what goes on in everyone's life. I just want to wish you the best, Colin and Katie. I really do. I've always watched you help me. I mean, in the past, just over 2 years, like in 2015, my dad got so sick and he died such a bad way and he didn't deserve it. And I miss my dad like anything. And, you know, you went through losing your dad and it was just so much in common, Colin. And, you know, with the cancer thing, and then I get cancer, and I don't know, my weight loss surgery is so horrible. I just have an infected eye. I just went for epidural steroid injection block on my back. My back gets worse. It goes down my left leg into my foot. And then my right foot, you can't even touch it. The side of it, it just hurts like anything. You know, I keep getting these eye infections, and my eyes I look so old. I get these weird things around them, and my eyes just get worse. You know, I can't even see that good out of them and everything. I look older. My hair gets thinner and everything. And then find out you have a form of cancer, a thyroid cancer. I don't even have a thyroid anymore. And then it's like, they can't find my appendix. It's like, where's my appendix? Well, when did I have that out? You know, and then he tells me, oh, you know, you had this done, that done, and then he tells me I have this, I don't have that, my weight loss surgeon, and I don't even trust him or like him anymore when I thought he was one of my heroes, and they poke and prod me like a pincushion and everything. You have so much done to you, you know, and all this anesthetic in you, and then it's like I have to take all these vitamins for so long, and then I don't take them, and I do, and everything. See, I don't know if Madeline is calling Summer or what she's doing, if she's crying. I feel so bad for her. And Jellybean, Spaz, I don't know what she's doing. DJ, what's wrong, my baby girl? My heart for that poor little girl. What's wrong, my baby? Are you alright? You know, I just don't know what that poor little girl's gone through. She gave me all my babies, you know, like, because I got Madeline, I got my other babies, you know, like, I don't know, you know, I really don't know, you know, like, I own so much stuff and I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, I want to give it to the right people and sell it for the right price. I own so much stuff. It's not getting used. It's such a waste. And all this wasted space. Like, and it's like, I don't want to have a wasted life. I don't want to be wasted and waste my life. I don't want these poor babies, their lives wasted either. They're so precious. They're beautiful. And they don't deserve this, you know, like, and I hate these stupid doctors. You know, they're supposed to be doctors and get paid so much. Like, why don't they help and everything? Like, I don't understand, you know. Like, it doesn't make sense, you know. It just really doesn't. It's not fair, you know. Poor SummerKisses is gone. She passed away, you know, and it's so sad. She shouldn't have. She was here, she was fine, and all of a sudden, you know, when she pooped, she was throwing up, and my mom was like, oh, she's fine or whatever. She's like Taylor and everything. Like, my mom with her dog, you know, and whatever. But these, you know, vets even, they don't even look after your animals. They're supposed to, you know, like, I don't even understand anything, you know. It's not fair. It's not right, you know, and the vet, oh, she's old. It doesn't matter. You know, she wasn't that old. She could still live a lot longer. They don't even look after your animal right, you know. It's just not fair. It's not right, you know. And she went paralyzed, her back legs. She was paralyzed. She couldn't even use them. She fell off my bed. She fell off her stairs. I just got her stairs for her, you know. And what I did for her, I took her to the vet and trying to trust them and everything, and they didn't even help her and everything. And I took her to the emergency clinic and they tried to help her, and she was so sick. She had too much fluid in her because of the stupid vet gave her too much fluid and everything. It wasn't right. And then he gives me the bag, you know, of sub-Q fluid and everything, which he shouldn't have gave me, and I didn't have experience, and that's not my fault, and me giving her fluid, you know, which isn't, you know, I don't know and everything, and not even telling me, oh, you know, feed her food and water. How can I when she's breathing heavily and everything, you know? And she had such a severe heart murmur, and, you know, he doesn't even tell me how severe and everything, and all her upper respiratory, how bad, and how sick she was, and he wouldn't even give me a ride 1 block down and everything, and taking her out in the cold and everything, you know. But I wrapped her up in 3 layers of clothing and 3 layers of blankets and everything. But, you know, like, and giving her too much fluid and everything, and not telling me how severe everything is, and not even helping, and And then it goes to stage 4, her kidneys, because it's so much fluid and everything, and it's just not fair.